Alright, so I finally got the build good enough to where I can present it, but again, I still need to improve on a lot of other things. Just starting off, I still need to improve on the mask. The mask is only a purple tier 2, I still want a gold tier 2, and even a gold tier 1 would work really good, because then I can actually change one of the attributes on it. I can't change the attributes right now, so it's not really ideal. But anyway, let's get into the explanation of how it works. So again, this is not maxed out yet. I still need upgrades for these, but basically the combination of the things that you're going to utilize on the build. As you guys can see, optimized targeting. This one is working in hand with the other ones because this one, every time that you activate your ultimate, is going to have a 10% chance of granting some skill hit chance. So that's really nice for it, and you also get a little bit of skill health, which is really useful, especially for endgame content. The next one is Thermite Charge, which is a damage bonus of 300% damage. And again, this will also give you some skill health. And finally, we have the Stabilized Flight, which Stabilized Flight will, applying a drone lock, grants 9% skill crit hit chance for 20 seconds, and again will give you skill health. So basically how the build works is once you lock onto an enemy, you're going to get increased skill chance. This will then increase the thermite charge damage because every time that it has a critical hit, it has a chance of exploding for 300% damage, which is going to be where your main source of damage is. And then finally, the ultimate, which is the optimized targeting, is also going to enhance your criticals. So you're going to pretty much always have crit hit chance for your skills, and you're also going to have a large amount of damage simply because of the thermite charge. So how I went about building my build, I kind of just boosted as much engineering as I could while also trying to prioritize having skill crit hit damage specifically on all of my gear because my crit hit chance is already super high. So I wanted to target a little bit more crit damage, that way I would have my, my crit hits to be enhanced essentially. This is what my gun looks like. Again, it's not a god roll by any means, but that is what the gun looks like, and here are the mods. The only thing missing there is the magazine. It's supposed to be engineering, but I haven't gotten one yet. Now for the gear sets, I am running 4-piece jackpot with a 2-piece boom shakalaka for the cooldown recovery. So eventually, once I get a 2-piece set of fire cycle, we will be transferring over to that as a 2-piece, which will give us another 12% crit damage. As for mods, it's pretty much the same for every build, guys. I'm just using all engineering mods. As you can see here, that's pretty much all it is. Finally, the OS protocol. This is going to be the most important one for a lot of you. This is going to be the biggest struggle for the build. But if you do, for whatever reason, have the luck to be able to get the tactical persistence, the crit damage alone is already 48%. It's maxed out with no upgrades, so I haven't infused any other one into it yet, and it's already doing very well. This is the only other one that I've ever used that I actually found still did or gave me the same results as the one that I have now. So, and it's pretty easy to farm. I got it to tier 4 before I got my purple, so it's pretty easy to get. So now I'll show you a run that I did, but I can show you that real quick, and then that'll be the end of the video. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the whole build, and like I said, it's not finished yet, but If you have relatively the same stats, around the same DPS, around the same engineering, you should ideally be able to compete very well in legendary and also heroic missions. You can solo heroics super easily with this build, and you can solo legendary missions with this build, but you have to be much more cautious and it takes a little bit longer. But that's pretty much it. So, hope this helps.